welcome to my channel. Well, Rough Ryder came out with this series called the Texas Star, and I really like it. You know, it's got the Texas colors and everything else, but on the back side, there's something missing. There's no star there. So I thought about a modification. Now, I'd like to say right off the start that I'm not an artist, and this is an experiment. So this is one of those type things that the further away you get from it, the better it looks. Kind of like being in a bar late at night. It's been a long time since I've been in a bar late at night, but I mean, you know, after you've been drinking more and the lights are down and everything, people tend to look better. And the more you drink, this is kind of like that. I mean, from a distance, yeah, this looks pretty cool, but when you start getting up close to it, yeah, kind of amateurish. So what I did was I tried to trace the outline of the star, this star, on a piece of paper, and then I tried to transfer it onto this first by scraping with a knife, and then I took a soldering iron, a fine tip soldering iron, and I made some grooves, and then I started scraping, and then I tried sanding and polishing to get, you know, because when you're cutting, you can go beyond and it leaves a scratch. And yeah, so my thought was, if you can find a pre-existing star, you know, like a glitter star or something like that, or make your own out of metal, or carve one in there if you've got more skills and abilities. It doesn't look bad. It looks more like a Texas flag now than without it. But yeah, that's my experiment. Like I said, it's not perfect. That's a good thing about these Rough Ryder knives is if you screw up, you can just buy another one for like $15, maybe $20, you know. So I mean, anytime you modify a knife, man, it's that, oh my God, I know I'm going to screw this up. Well, I'm just going to keep going with it. And that's what I did with this, you know, because anybody that carves also that's good with carving, my hat's off to you, because it is a lot harder than it looks. It's so easy to mess up. It's so easy to almost have it done and then screw something up at the last second. And that's the way it is with this. But, you know, you don't learn anything unless you try. And for me, this was an experiment, and I'd say it's a partial success. Well, not 100% success, but all I did was, you know, like I said, took a soldering iron, and then I took the Warncliffe edge of my Case Mini Trapper, and I just started, you know, scraping along there, trying to make the pattern and trimming off any excess. So don't worry about hurting my feelings if you say it sucks or whatever, or it was bad, because yeah, I mean, it is amateurish. The star kind of looks amateurish, which, if you look at a lot of the old stars, they were kind of that way. They weren't, you know, perfectly machined and done and everything, almost childish like. And that's what my skills are in artwork and everything else. Barely above child. You know, there's probably a lot of kids out there that can draw better than I can. But as far as for me, I think this will suffice, especially if you have the light down like this and you're further away. The further away you get from this, the better it looks. Well, it's not bad, I think. You know, I'm not totally upset with it, but I know it can be done better. So there you go. If you ever get into this series and you try it, I'd like to see how it comes out. If you modify one. If you don't want to try it, then I can understand too, because modifications don't always come out the way you expect. You know, you can learn something from it, but you can also screw things up. Anyways, there you go. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.